Now it's your turn to identify an equation's type, determine which methods are needed for solving it, and proceed with solving it. Stop this video, take a moment to write out your answers to these problems in your lecture outline packet, and then turn the video back on to check your answers. In this video, we're going to solve the equation which has the fourth root of the quantity x plus 5 equal to -2. As part of this process, we'll make sure to formally check any proposed solutions. The first thing we want to do is identify what type of equation we have. We have a radical equation here, and it's a fourth root. This will help us determine what methods we want to take for solving it. So since it's a radical equation, our general method will be to isolate that radical, and then we'll raise each side to the fourth power since it has a fourth root. After that, we'll finish solving. We'll generally be left with a linear or a quadratic equation. So let's get started. We'll take this original equation, the fourth root of the quantity x plus 5, and that's set equal to -2. So we're going to raise each side of this equation to the fourth power. As we do this, taking the fourth root of x plus 5 and raising it to the fourth power will simply leave us with x plus 5 on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, we have -2 raised to the fourth power, which will be the number +16. To finish solving, we'll be left with x equals 11, and we'll get that by subtracting 5 from each side of that equation. So we have x equal to 11. Now, one thing we want to make sure we do, as it says, is to formally check our solutions. And again, with radical equations, we're not necessarily just checking to see if we made an error. We're also checking to see if there was a false or extraneous solution. So we'll go through our check, and we'll do so by replacing x with 11 in that original equation. So I have the fourth root of, and inside there I'll put 11 plus 5. And I'm checking if that equals -2. Now at this point I should be a little bit suspicious, which you may have been before you even started this problem. The fourth root over here is going to be the positive fourth root, and I'm checking if it's equal to a -2. So something isn't going to work out here, and let's finish simplifying that left side to see exactly what. So when I simplify this left side, I'm going to get the fourth root of the number 16. Checking, is that equal to -2? And when I take that fourth root of 16, it's +2, and that is definitely not equal to -2. So I had one proposed solution. It did not check. It was a false or extraneous solution. And so what I will conclude then is that no solution exists. And if I were to state that solution set, it would be the empty set. Which I write with that widened circle with that backslash, that long backslash through it. So one other thing to note, if we went back to that very first equation, the fourth root of x plus 5 equal to -2, we may have by inspection just known that since we're taking the fourth root of a number, it has to be positive and it won't equal -2.